we do know is that the officers were shot and killed. They were shot while policing a peaceful rally against the deadly shootings of black men. I mean, put this in context, what we're seeing now.
The large context is, once again, whatever else we don't know about the story, we do know that this is a story about gun violence in America. That is the absolute broadest context you could put this in. You just saw the images in that report we showed of basically the U.S.'s ninth largest city, Dallas, in virtual lockdown with a heavily militarized police presence. You see, almost military-style weapons. This is a story of police across America right now, countries. Now, obviously, in this case, it was the police who were being targeted. Now, follow the irony here. This was essentially a sniper or snipers ambush on police officers who were protecting a peaceful rally against fatal shootings by police of black men. I know that sounds very complicated. That's what it is here. But the rally itself in recent days, and not to minimize the fact that this is about violence against targeting of police for whatever reasons we don't know clearly yet, can't connect the dots very clearly, but it was the rally was against the latest in a series of back-to-back shootings in recent days. We were talked all day yesterday about the shooting in Minnesota, which was captured and went viral on a 10-minute video in which a woman sat in a car talking about what happened to her boyfriend as he laid slumped and bloodied alongside her, dying, with an officer pointing his gun at her. I just wanted, before I get back to that, have our viewers take a look at that video, which was the second really incident in 2 days of a video emerging of a fatal shooting of a black man by police.
He let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm. We're waiting for a back. I will, sir. No worries. He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Just keep your hands where they are, please.
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are.
It's still hard viewing that video after many, many times. First of all, several things we can say. The fact this phenomenon of videos emerging, we've gotten sort of, numb to it. A lot of people will say, wow, her boyfriend's dying besides her. And the first instinct is you film it. You put it on your iPhone. You talk about it. There are more videos, I think there were 76 videos of these types of incidents which emerged in the first half of last year, 2015. It's gone up, about 105 in the first 6 months of this year, 2016. So the video phenomenon is emerging. We're now almost expecting to see videos. There's almost this awful, gruesome, grisly, voyeuristic aspect, unfortunately, behind a lot of these incidents where the videos go viral. But the other thing that really struck me, and I'm sure a lot of other viewers, is she does appear eerily calm. She's narrating this very calmly as her boyfriend is laying bloodied and dying alongside her. And you say, well, one of the reasons, is likely that, a lot of black people in America will say this time and again after these types of incidents. They grow up in fear of police officers. They do not have the same image and perception of the police as being your friends out to protect you as white people do. And while a lot of white people tend to find a lot of these videos and images shocking, a lot of black people will tell you, welcome to our life, welcome to our reality. This is what we've been living with for years. It's just that you're now all seeing these images. What we've been sort of living with and knowing is happening all the time. And in this case, it's interesting. You see at the very end, the officer telling her to keep her hands on the wheel, and she basically saying, yes, no worries, officer, yes, I will. Really trying to talk him down, trying to remain calm, being very deferential to him, calling him sir at several points. There was a black congressman, Jim Clyburn, in the U.S., and this has been a big theme in the U.S. right now. He basically said the other day that he gave advice to his grandson. He says, if you ever stop by the police, first thing you got to do is deny your manhood. In other words, don't confront the police. If you're a black man in America, you do not talk back to police. You do not confront them if you want to come home alive.